the basic device, right? I mean, okay. Solution. Can you all can Tarun write the minutes of this meeting, and after because we need to clearly communicate what's going to be the plan, what's the scoping, what's the time estimation for each element. Okay.
Yep.
And after there is Alex. Alex still needs to make the final call with Baptiste, and she will talk to him.
Yep. But yeah, so I'll tell you what is possible within today, because Baptiste has given us 1 day deadline.
Yes.
Mobile version, the design that I sent you today, that is completely possible. Is that right, Roshan?
Yes, I'll do that. I'm on it.
So that mobile version will be completely done, just
Okay,
like as
awesome.
in the design. And now the desktop part, so that's the trickiest part over here. We seriously cannot guarantee you that the lag will be fixed, because you
can
I
understand.
Yep.
But
So,
please provide details on that. Make
Yep.
the minutes meeting, scoping for each element that we've been mentioning. Okay.
Yep, I'll type it out.
That's super important for you, for the communication with everybody, so there is no more white space, right? When there are some technical difficulties, we write them down, we explain, so after that Chance can look into it. Chance is the final one providing the let's say art creative direction, right? Because he's really knowledgeable about that. Okay. So, but in the meantime, that's fine. Our goal is really to have like a decent experience for the users, and we want just things to happen. Okay.
Yep.
Awesome. What do you suggest for the models, the character models? Right now, what are the options?
Yeah, so I just had this idea that you guys already have low poly models on your Amazon Spoke, right? So they whenever a user enters, they have these default models. Like, is there any way we can get those models?
On Spoke, is there like characters, like real full body characters?
Not full body characters, but you have your trispace.app, right? So once you enter, you have this default character. I saw it on Amazon documentation. Like they have all these set of characters that, what if we import the same one, but we can use that for the integrated GPUs? Just an idea.
Yes, the characters we need, as I shared yesterday, like low poly characters that are maximum 5,000 polygons. That will work the same for mobile and desktop, right? Now the same. Well, mobile can handle that amount of polygons. There is no problem.
Yep. So, is there any way we can get those models from you guys?
I need to check. Can you share your screen and show me which?
Oh yeah, sure.
Because I'm still a bit confused about the ones that you are talking about.
Yeah.
Okay, you mean those avatars?
Those avatars ones? Yep.
Okay, they are okay. Those avatars are meant to disappear, I would say.
Oh, so they are. So at the end of the day, they're going to be replaced by the models from Ready Player.
They will be replaced somehow by something else. Yes. Because the plan is to sell those models potentially and to become, NFTs.
Okay.
So those models might, well, for sure, and as you can see, those models are super simple, low poly, and we need new stuff, right? So but we know also that the problem with the main issue with multiplayer game like this is whenever you have those characters, right? You face the textures issue, right? Because imagine you have 50 people, 100 people in the same room. Let's assume 50 for hubs,
Okay.
because over 50 it's a problem.
Okay.
50 characters that has 50 different textures is already a problem, right?
Makes sense.
So there will be a huge part where we are probably not going to use textures, and we will go for shaders and those kind of things.
Okay.
But right now it's super early stage, so we just deal with what we have. We have so much bigger priorities right now. That is actually finalizing the first, interests of the metaverse, right? Which is commerce and user interaction, right?
Okay.
Legit user interactions. So have you ever worked or like with low poly characters or have, because eventually what we can do, we are happy eventually to just purchase, like you find the package and we just use that package and we spend the $50 and we just purchase it. That's fine,
Yeah.
Like,
Sean, do you have any low poly models?
I don't have any. As you told, if we need, we can purchase one. But I think our first priority for now is the scene rather than the characters, because we have issues with the textures already.
correct. So let's scope that out, okay? As I ask, let's scope that out. Let's put that in the minutes, and we can move forward.
I want to say something, Antonio. One
Yeah.
possible solution is like baking everything into a 4K map, because that's only feasible for an entire scene. So do we have time for that?
Time to bake, to redo all the UVs?
Redo the UVs, exactly. UVs and even the textures. Need to apply it and light the scene and bake it.
Yeah, but we are not sure that this is actually solving the problem, right? Because potentially we need to remove one scene.
I'm just talking about the art gallery for now, because even though we have lighting issues over there, so I think baking will solve the things. But I only need to know is like, do we have time for that?
Well, just please provide the feedback in the different options for each one, and what is like the solution. What do you recommend and the time frame? Every time it's always about the same: option A, option B, option C. Option A, is it like is it a quick fix, a hack? Is it a long-term solution? Yes, no. And how long it takes. And after with that, we can take informed decisions on, okay, because as you can see, we've been doing quite a lot of things that at the end were rushed due to the time frame without having the results expected, right? Which that's on everyone, right? We just need to make sure now that all the decisions we are taking are tracked and clearly written, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
So we just have the minutes meeting. We write there. We make the action items after that based on what you have written. Okay, based on the scoping, the option ABC, if there are multiple options, and also your, let's say, confidence in solving the problem. Right? Whenever you are not feeling confident, but you don't exactly know how to solve that one, please. We need just the transparency, right?
Yeah, we'll let you know.
Okay, that's the most important, because at the end we end like just trying to understand what happened, when like quite a lot of things could have been solved a bit earlier if there was just a better communication and reporting between you and me and Baris, right? And Alex, obviously. So let's make sure this is clean and yeah, and
Yep.
we do whatever we can for today, so we can move forward. Okay.
Yep.
But for today, I mean, the 2D mobile website, which was a big problem, right? Because it was really not working properly with iPhone, so it was not acceptable as a user perspective, right? So even if a desktop was fine, yeah, this in the meantime will be okay, and after that we can take decisions based on your options. And after the two main issues, yes, is like that trying to solve as soon as possible that texture problem and that lag problem. But the lag problem even might eventually can wait a little bit.
No, but then it cannot wait because today the main thing he spoke about was the lag in the intro.
Okay, then let's try to solve all that then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Then what about the mobile?
Mobile, it's the design that I sent you. The same thing.
That done the thing.
What?
So mobile and desktop fix, right? The
Yep.
lag.
Yep, the
Hmm.
lag. So we'll type out whatever we have spoken and we'll make sure to tag both of you, Anthony.
And I let you write it down, so I'm sure you're understanding. And after that, I can reply. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. And Antonio, did
Awesome.
Chance have this one solution?
We don't have solution because
Like Chance.
yeah, we don't have solution because we are not experienced with 3JS, right?
Okay.
That's the problem. That's the main problem. So
Battles told
a lot
like,
of
Chance
things.
has a solution. Like
Sorry.
Battles told the Chance gave you guys a solution.
Yeah, because it was about the mainly it was reducing like eventually reducing the amount of scenes, which was like eventually removing one, and mainly it was about, you know, the main culprit was always the characters.
Okay.
So we always, you know, until yesterday we always believed that okay, it was the characters, too many polygons with the characters, but after that you were mentioning that even without characters it was still not performing properly. So that's why I was like, okay, maybe the only solution that we have is actually to just use one big scene. And as you said, one big scene, one big texture, and hopefully problem solved. But that's rewriting a lot of things, I believe.
Yeah.
So that's why eventually my thought was to actually, as much as keeping what was existing, and just instead of going to the shop, just making that curve back inside the art gallery and providing 2 new or 3 new cutscenes, like the scenes that you were having in the shop, to just put it at the end in the art gallery. And that was, and for me, that was okay.
Yeah.
Which I believe, I still believe this is the fastest. It's the fastest solution for me.
Not for
that's my own perception, because I can imagine that, okay, you guys remove that scene at the end and you just need to finalize that final curve about the camera movement, put characters inside, take what you were having about the text and put it inside the gallery.
Okay.
I think, I still believe this is the best option. But that's a personal opinion. You are you are the one implementing it.
But then my only question would be, just because we removed shop, will it help us remove the lag? Because you remember we showed you the first version, the very first version where there was no
Yes.
intro lag at all.
Yeah.
But we had shop in that. So, but still there was no intro lag. So
That was the art gallery.
yeah. So do you think removing shop now and bringing back everything into the art gallery would fix our lag? Because we had no lag in that even while having the shop.
Antonio just told, right, they wanted the art gallery to be there.
I get that.
Hmm.
All right, so it's still the art gallery that has a problem, right? So yeah, there is one model out there. One of the models has the problem, right? I've seen one of your, do we know actually which model has the problem?
We are almost 80% sure it's the art gallery because we showed you a video, right? We removed the art gallery. It was smooth.
We removed it
Okay.
one by one to figure it out.
Yeah.
First the shop and then, but characters also helped in improvement in performance.
Okay,
That was not on good PCs. That was on like phones and integrated. Not on my PC. I didn't get any difference.
But
okay, so can
Anthony,
we,
yeah, please go on. Sorry.
yeah, can we, what I suggest here, can we
Huh?
empty the art gallery and try
Okay.
it like this? Just empty it, right? No models, nothing inside.
Okay.
Just the
You keep the
walls.
same movements, and after you add one by one. There is one
Good.
model out there that is like creating a problem, and you remove it. Done. And if it's from the start that it's actually the art gallery itself, like the walls or something, at least you know that it's that.
Yeah, dude, that's fine. But the time, that's the thing.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
We don't
Okay.
mind.
yeah. We don't mind about the
Um,
work, but the major thing we are worried about is the deadline.
Yeah. Well. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. Then.
If you can buy us some
Then.
time, it could.
Um. Okay. Can we still try with emptying the art gallery? We need to make sure that the scene itself is not the problem, because after it's gonna be rather fast to just find the culprit.
Okay.
I would suggest to quickly have this one, like just empty the art gallery and let's see if it's removing the lag or not,
Okay.
and no characters also.
Okay.
Make sure.
Um.
And after that, you keep updated on the channel.
Okay. And Roshan, how long would it take to get the mobile site done, so that we know how long it will take?
I'm working on it now. The design is actually good. So it'll take some time, dude. I don't know
Sometime
how
like
much.
a rough estimate, maybe.
What's the time now?
It's
It's 4:46.
4:46.
3 hours, dude. It'll be completely done. The mobile part.
By 8.
Almost 3. Yes.
And so what if, Antonio, what if we finish the mobile site first, get it done and dusted, and then we move on to removing, like checking out what the actual culprit is behind the lag.
Yes, please.
Is
If
that
you
fine?
can't do both at the same time, please focus on the mobile first.
Okay, we got it.
That's our main pain
Yeah.
point right now. Desktop is almost acceptable, except that lag, let's say. After we will figure out and improve the rest and take
Yep.
and negotiate based on your scoping estimation. Okay.
Okay.
That's the only thing we need, right? The mobile is the most important. Unfortunately, mobile was not acceptable at all. That we know that it was due to performance issue and everything, but right now that's what is missing for us to deploy.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. And did you find out how to deploy it on Elastic Bean?
I need to, no, not yet. I need to, yeah, that's another one that I need to solve, and it's much more tricky, because actually it's not using exactly the same things. I need to use like those ELB extension, and I need to try what you did with npm install and npm run build with this extension, but I have 2 other teams to take care. So I need to write documentation for them also.
Okay.
Okay.
So in the meantime, let's keep in your server. I know it's not perfect. Please provide also in the scoping what would be the upgrade for Netifly. Netifly.
Okay.
Like,
We'll provide a possible.
like just the upgrade. If you are telling me it's a $5, $10,
I'm
you
looking on
just you just
Ready.
tell us, and we just probably start there. Okay.
Okay.
And after we migrate with proper time.
Got it.
I will not have the time tonight to.
No, the thing is like the free version, they are using what do you call it, shared hosting. So there are multiple websites which are being served from the same server, one of them which is virtual world. So that's why you are getting that uses lag, that thing, the caching problem and the others. So they have 4 versions. Like one is starter, which is free. The next one is immediate. Next one is pro, which is $19 per member per month, which is actually too much. I feel. I don't know about you guys.
We'll let you know about other.
Please write
Yeah,
it
we'll-
down, please.
Yep, we'll
I'll-
write it down.
Write
send
it
you the
down.
link.
I will try to have one of my friend who has experience with Elastic Beanstalk,
Okay.
but I will just try. Yeah.
Yep.
I will try to have him for tonight. Awesome. Anything else?
That's it, Antonio. We'll write down whatever we have discussed so far in the channel, and we'll also put down the possible upgrades.
Okay, awesome. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Bye.
Yeah, also don't forget to update whenever there is a new version.
Yes.
To update on the channel, to use the second server so we can test there.
Okay.
And every time also, like, please create a branch, so at the same time I can update with my with AWS. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Thank you, guys. See you.
Thank you. Thank you, Antonio. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.